And good evening. Welcome, one and all. How the heck are ya? Happy Friday night. JR here, coming to you live from southern Minnesota, as usual. And another glorious start to the weekend. I hope all is well with you and your families. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you're new. I'd love to say hi to you. Love to meet you. Love to put you up on the screen here. And yeah, let's start off with the cancer update. So I did all of my tests. So I did all my labs, my blood labs and that kind of stuff. Everything came back crystal clean, and got the go ahead for surgery. And I did all my scans. The tumor has only grown about a centimeter in the last couple of months, so that's good. It's not, growing out of control, but the fact that it's just in me is, it needs to come out. So, but yeah, it's everything's good. The scans turned out well. The blood labs turned out well. I met with my oncologist, the wonderful Dr. Rachel Lerner. At Park Nicollet at the cancer center there, and we went over all the test results and all that. She gave me the green light, and she handed me off to the surgeon again, and I met with the surgeon on Thursday, and that went about as good as can be. So he's changed up how he's going to go about getting in there. So instead of going top, bottom, cracking me open here on the chest, he's going to be going in through the side. So he's going to cut me open along the side, spread the ribs, get to the lung that way, collapse the lung, get his tools in there. The one thing, I should probably back up a little bit, the one additional thing with regards to the scans is that they saw another spot in the back of my lung. And but it did not light up during the PET scan, which is, they inject you with a radioactive sugar water, basically, and look for tumors to light up. It did not light up. However, the one I have now never lit up and was sitting there since day one. It just all of a sudden decided this past fall to start growing, and everybody freaked out, including myself, saying, "What the hell is this? What's going on here?" So, he showed it to me on the scans, and two things that he wanted me to notate was the fact that, the tumor has grown 1 centimeter, but now it's kind of pressing up against a very large vein. I don't know if it's an artery or a vein, but whatever. It's right up against it. He showed me, which led him initially to say, I'm gonna go in through the side rather than top down. And then he showed me the spot on the back of the lung, which is too small to biopsy. But same kind of thing. He's like, I don't want you back here in 6 to 12 months because all of a sudden this one's growing and we got to do this all over again. So while he's in there, he's like, I'm just going to grab it. So regardless of what it is, it could be a piece of scar tissue, it could be a piece of phlegm, who knows? But whatever the hell it is, I'm taking it out. So, and I said, yeah, I'm totally cool with that. So, and then he did the pre-op physical, and then he said, you got to go through your COVID test, and then you'll be good to go. So, and typically they want to do that, a couple days before surgery. So, for now, they got me on the calendar for, I believe it's Tuesday the 23rd, and my COVID test then would be on Sunday the 21st, something like that. And as long as the COVID test comes back good, then we're go for that following Tuesday for surgery. So, and like I say, I'm going to be in the hospital for a good 6 to 10 days. I'm going to have drainage tubes out of me. I'm going to be on life support probably for a day or two, or even a few days until I can breathe on my own. And then, probably, I don't know how long I'll be in ICU, but, in the hospital for 6 to 10 days. That's what he told me. He's just plan on a good, solid 6 to 10 days. And if you're able to go home, there's no air leakage out of the lung, that kind of stuff. Then I'll be able to go home and finish the remainder of the recovery at home. So another couple weeks probably. So figure a good solid month to get through this. So like I said before, I'm excited to finally get this done and over with. I'm not looking forward to the actual surgery itself just because I know it's all involved. And so, it's not going to be a fun thing. But I'm just super excited to get it done and over with and be, finish that piece of the journey and then get into the cleanup, whether it's chemo. Dr. Lerner said there's not going to be any radiation. It's not needed in this particular case, but some cleanup chemo around the spot where they take out the tumor may be in order, so we'll see. I just wanted to make it known that I was not going to do the Capox again, which is the capebedicine and the oxaliplatin, which absolutely destroyed my nerves and is why I walk with a cane now. So, but yeah, so that is the deal. So that is the update. So a lot of people were wondering, what's going on, what's happening, when is yours, oh, Jesus, hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. When is the surgery? When is that going to happen? And now at least I've got a date. It's on the calendar. It may change as we go, through the weekend here over next week and then the following weekend. But as of right now, we just wanted to get it on the calendar, and that's what we're going to shoot for. We're going to shoot for the 23rd. So, yeah. Lovely. Thanks again for all of the thoughts, the prayers, the juju, you name it. Thanks for all the support. For those of you who have bought me a coffee, thank you so much. It means more to me than you'll ever know. So, cancer is not a cheap journey, and so I really, really, really appreciate it. I don't like having to even mention it or ask anybody to support me, but yeah, I pretty much have to. Just given the medical expenses. So, so if you're able, because a lot of people are not, and that's totally cool. I'm totally happy with just saying a prayer for me. But if you're able to swing it, then that's great. It's right above the chat feed over there. buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa. And you can help out there. A lot of people have asked me, how can I help? What can I do? That's where you go. I don't have a GoFundMe account. It's basically GoFundMe, Patreon, business pay. I mean, everything in one site. So they just don't take as much from you that the other sites do, and that's why I went with buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa to do for the donations and for supporting and for business and for everything. It's a single site. I don't have to have all these other sites and stuff like that. So anyway, so like I said, if you're new here, if you're on Facebook, make sure you click follow on my profile, and I'll show up in your news feed in the future, and you'll be alerted to the fact that I'm going live. And make sure you click the little like button there on the video feed, and it does help with regards to the algorithm, as they say. So, and if you're on Twitch, consider following me on Twitch. I did hit my goal, so I did hit 50. I am now at, I don't even remember now, 61, 62, 60, 63. Yeah, you can see that down right here. 60. Whoop. So that's real time right here. How many people click follow during the broadcast. And then right after that, you'll see 63 right there. That's how many people have actually clicked on follow. So my new goal is 100, and we're already at 63. So that's great. You guys are just so awesome. Thank you so much for all the love and support. And that's how you do it. If you're on Twitch, just consider following me. Instagram, I'm at jsarzoza Jr. and on Twitter at jsarzoza. And those are all my socials are right up above up here. So, and if you're on Facebook, or I'm sorry, if you're on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, make sure you click the little bell notification icon there, and you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And I will be uploading some new videos over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to last weekend. I did record some reaction videos and stuff like that. It's a business development one, and also a hockey one as well. So be sure you check it out. And yeah. And if you're on Facebook, like I say, just click the follow button and then like the video, and then you're good to go. It helps tremendously. And by that I mean they just if people like it or follow me or whatever, then it helps in the algorithm piece where they show it then to other people, or to more people, I should say. So yeah. What else is going on? What's happening? What's hot? Oh yeah, the golf. Yeah, the golf tournament is over now. But yeah, that was the PGA Tour. Special shout out and thanks to the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis. They're the ones who had nominated my name. So if you saw my post on Twitter and also on Facebook, I had gotten nominated to be paired up with a professional golfer during the last charity event that the PGA put on, which was the Cologuard Classic. Cologuard being a company that they make a proactive product that you can use. It's kind of like a home test kit that you can test for colon cancer. And of course, March here being colorectal cancer awareness month. So if you happen to see, you probably see a bunch of them, especially if they're connected to me in any way. Consider donating to that worthy cause, which is, colon cancer is or I should say colorectal cancer is the second leading cancer in America. So extremely common. Just you don't hear as much of it as you do like some of the other cancers, like the blood cancers, like leukemia or breast cancer or stuff like that. A lot of people just don't talk about it. So, I make fun of it a lot, but it's just a way to get the word out when it comes to screening and awareness and stuff, talking about butt cancer. It's always a fun topic to bring up. So, but anyway, yeah, so it's, you'll see some posts from me from time to time, and I'm going to put some memes up and some other posts with regards to the Colon Cancer Coalition of Minneapolis. And like I say, they're the ones who nominated my name, and then I ended up getting paired up with one of the professional golfers there. So if you take a look at my profile, you'll see the posting and you'll see the pictures and stuff. And in fact, they're going to mail me the actual pictures they took out there, and I'll scan those in and get them up as well. But for now, I put up just, I think, 1 or 2 pictures up that you can check out. And but that's how that all came about. So, and yeah, no, it's just Q&A. You can ask questions. We're just hanging out. It's the late night chill and chat, and that's what we do. Just hang out, talk about whatever. We're just chilling, drinking some coffee, drinking some beer, drinking some whatever you want to drink, and we just chill out, hang out, and talk about whatever. So. How's it going, eh? Hope all is well with you. that up a little bit. So there we go. How's the weather down south? Hopefully it's nice. We've been doing pretty good. We've had some pretty nice weather in the last week or so. And by nice, I mean, in the 40s and 50s and stuff like that. But I heard it's supposed to get even warmer than that soon. So looking forward to that, of course, because the nerves can't handle the cold weather. So coffee. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I'm drinking my so the mug of choice today, of course, is the Cancer Sucks mug. Again, March is colorectal cancer awareness month, so I'll be yapping a lot about that. A lot of different events going on. A lot of anything and everything that has to do with it happens all in the month of March. So just keep an eye out on if you're not yet following me on Facebook, make sure you click follow. And when I post new updates and stuff like that, you'll get notified in your news feed. I'm not doing the personal profile anymore, so I'm not accepting like friend requests on my personal profile. So just make sure you follow me on this page here, and you'll get all the updates, all of my journey pics, all my cancer updates. I'll see what I can do as far as getting Brandon to do my updates when I'm in the hospital. And so yeah, be sure to follow me here on Facebook, and you'll get all the updates and alerts. Because like I say, on my personal profile, it's just reserved for friends and family, and everybody else is going to be over here on this page. So, but anyway, cheers. Oh, heaven. But yeah, you can ask any question you want, whether it's personal, whether it's cancer related, whether it's business related, whether it's tech related, anything and everything. Yeah, except for politics and religion. I mean, I don't mind answering a few questions. I just don't want to get into a discussion about politics or a discussion about religion, because it's just a go nowhere kind of thing, and yeah, I just don't want to have to deal with that. But yeah, I did hear about the I don't think they've passed it yet, though, have they? The stimulus package. I don't know if they have yet or not. I know the Senate was supposed to tweak it or whatever, and then send it back to the House to be voted on, and then once it passes, then it goes to the president to sign. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, only in that it helps us with regards to all the healthcare expenses and stuff like that. Yeah, every little bit helps. So, in the 80s, that's awesome. Totally jealous. Yeah, the Wild are playing. Yeah, today is game day, so I don't remember off the top of my head who we're playing. I think is it Vegas? I'm trying to remember who we're playing tonight. But I believe we're... yeah, go Wild. Yeah, I got my Wild hat on. Got my Wild mug here. Score! Oh yeah, I don't know why it's not working. It's always something, like every stream, there's always at least one thing that's not working. But I did get everything else working with regards to my cameras, and it was an obvious power surge, and it knocked out my cameras and knocked out my mixing board and one of my USB hubs and stuff. But I got everything taken care of now, so it's back to working normal again. We are going to upgrade our internet and still save money, because we cut the cord for cable, and we're just keeping the phone and internet. But we did upgrade the internet to a full gig, so we can have full gigabit service. And that'll help out tremendously with all the live streams and Brandon's gaming and YouTube TV and all that kind of stuff. So we got everybody in the house is doing streaming, and everybody in the house has cell phones, and everybody, it's just, we just nail the internet pretty hard. So, but we are going to be paying like less than half of what we were prior to cutting the cord. So it was just ridiculous. The cost of cable, phone, internet is just like $300 and some bucks a month. It was just insane. So we canceled the cable and returned all the cable boxes, and just kept the phone because we were grandfathered in because we've had the phone service for 5 years now. So I think it's like $8, $9, $10, $11, something like that for the phone. So that's nothing. But the internet, to do the upgrade for the gigabit service, it cost us like an extra, well, they were supposed to charge us $79.99 or something like that for the full gig. But the customer service department said that they'd knock it down to $60 additional a month. And then when I dropped off the cable boxes and talked to the gal there, she dropped it all the way down to $54. So yeah, it helps out tremendously. So yeah, our bill is going to be like $110 or something compared to 300 and some. So yeah, it's just, so we're going to be paying about a third of what we used to. So, which is awesome. Totally awesome. But more importantly, gig service. That is way cool, I think. So. And then speaking of saving money, yeah, because of cancer, I've been selling everything. Make money for surgery, for anything that isn't covered by insurance, which is most things when it comes to cancer. So, even with this stuff, I don't need 3 microphones, so I sold one of the microphones. I don't need 7 camera lenses, so I sold, or I'm selling 5 of the 7, keeping the kit lens because it comes with the camera, and then the the Sigma, the Sigma 16 millimeter f1.4 wide angle lens. So those are the 2 lenses I'm keeping. And I'm in the process of selling the other ones. And so far, so good. I've gotten asking price on every lens. And there's just so many. The demand is really high for that, for a lot of this equipment, because so many people are streaming now from home and starting up YouTube channels and Twitch channels. And yeah. So, but I don't need all the equipment. So I've been just selling it. To make as much money as I can with regards to paying the bills and paying for the cancer-related expenses and stuff like that. So, yeah. It all helps, man. It's just crazy expensive. And it's really bullshit, too, that, a majority of cancer treatments are not covered. It just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. It's like, why even have it? I mean, some of the medication is covered by, and I think I mentioned this last week, like AARP pays more of our expenses than our health insurance. And the health insurance alone for Teresa and I is over $1,300. It's just insane how expensive everything is. So, but, when you don't have a choice, you do what you got to do. So, yeah, just selling everything, selling as much as I can online on eBay, and then raising money through buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa, getting donations that way, and then doing consulting whenever and wherever I can. But yeah, I'm not working full time, so I'm working part-time doing consulting. So I am still associated with Central Coast. It's just my role has changed from being, a full-time employee to being a contractor or consultant. And they'll pull me in anytime they need me for a billable project or whatever. Then they can reach out to me, and I can help out that way. So. Oh yeah. Yeah, the coffee mug is the Cancer Sucks mug, and but yeah, the coffee I'm drinking. Sorry about that. Is the Dunn Brothers coffee. I had made a comment a couple weeks back about I wish we had a Dunn Brothers down here, because it's one of my most favorite coffee shops up in the Twin Cities, and I used to meet with my pastor, and I used to meet with friends. I used to meet with even a couple of customers, but most of the time it was like with potential customers, So, and I had made the comment that I wish we had a Dunn Brothers down here because I love their coffee. And somebody had mentioned to me that they don't have the K cups, but they got something similar. It's a different kind of K cup. It works in the Keurig, but here I can probably pull it up. It's kind of cool looking. I had never seen these before, but they're totally awesome. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. It's kind of like a K cup, but it's got. I wonder if these. Can you see these? Dark single serve pods. This is what I got right here. So it kind of looks like a little filter here. So it's not a plastic all the way around like the other ones. It's just got like a little filter. So it's like half of a K cup and then a filter right down here that has all the grounds in it and stuff, and then you put it in the Keurig just like you would a K cup, and you got your single serves. So it's like $10-11. Let's see, yeah, $10.99. So that's kind of cool. It's a pack of 12, but oh god, I just absolutely love the dark version. This is what I get when if I go to Dunn Brothers up in the Twin Cities. If I stop at the shop, that's what I get. Eco-friendly packaging, yeah. The mesh, yeah, they call it a mesh bottom. But yeah, it's like a little filter, like those little coffee filters you put in the drip machines. But yeah, intense flavor and body with traces of cocoa and tropical fruits. Very earthy. Yeah, it is. It's a phenomenal blend. Love it. Oh, weird. What was that? Huh. Never heard that before. That's really weird. Yeah, let me test it real quick here. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the Facebook alerts are working, but not the Twitch. Let's see. Let me try Twitch.
New follower.
Yep, it's working. Oh, the follower goal is not working. Yeah, I don't know. It's blank. That's weird. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Just put your questions in the comment section. Just put a Q in front of your question so I know that it's a question. But yeah, that's about all I got as far as updates go. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget to thank anybody. Oh yeah, and then the buy me a coffee. I did want a special shout out, Shira. Thank you so much for the 30 coffees. Holy crap, that's a lot of coffees. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much for your love and support. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so all as part of the updates below, you'll see at the bottom of the screen here, that's the latest person who did a donation, the top donation, the latest person who was cheering me on, and then the latest follower. So, and I got to manually do those now because Ecamm Live currently, I know it'll probably be on a future update or release of the software, currently can't read in real time the text files that Streamlabs puts out. And so I had to do a stream elements for the real-time stuff here. So you got, you can see the latest, follower here, Pickleman R6, and then the current follower count. Like I said, my goal is 100, and we're already at 63. So off to a great start in the month of March, which again is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. So up until I do my surgery, you'll be hearing me yapping a lot about that. So, and my schedule, they do have me on the calendar now. So my surgery is scheduled for the 23rd of March. And what better month to have it than Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm more excited about it just getting done and over with. I know what's involved with the surgery, so I'm not looking forward to the actual surgery itself. They're going to cut me open on my entire side here rather than in the chest. They're going to do the side, front to back. They're going to open me up there. They're going to cut through all the muscle. They're going to spread my ribs apart, and they'll get to the lung that way. So it's not going to be fun, and he told me as much. He said, it's not going to be a fun deal. And you're not going to be able to feel the side of your chest afterwards because he's got to sever those nerves. And, he was saying like maybe in a year or so you'll be able to start getting feeling back in that side. But I know better. It's not like you're going to regenerate those nerves there. I mean, they're gone. You sever them. Yeah. I'll feel the muscle. Yeah, absolutely. When they cut through the muscle and get into the lung and deflate it, I'll be out obviously for the surgery, but I mean, afterwards I'm gonna have some serious pain issues there. So he and I went over all the pain management stuff. We're gonna deal with that on the day of, because the last time when I had my colon surgery, the epidural did not work. So waking up after having your innards taken out of you was the worst pain I have ever felt in my entire life. And I literally just wanted to die. It was so bad. And you're screaming and hollering, and, they tried to redo the epidural, and it failed a second time. So then they ended up doing one of those IV type deals, pain pumps or whatever the hell they're calling them nowadays. But, yeah, I think I was more pissed that they didn't have a plan in place than anything else. Major surgeries like those they should have a pain management plan in place, but they did not. So. I'm seeing a lot of new people here. That's good. That's a good thing. I did post an update on, what was it, Instagram, and then I did tweet it out via Twitter. So yeah, if you're new here, type I'm new. I'd love to meet you. Love to mention your name here on the screen. If you're on Facebook, consider following me on my profile here and like the video, and it will definitely help out. And if you're on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're on Twitch, consider following me on Twitch. I did hit my goal, which was 50, and now it's my new goal is 100, and we're already at 63. So yeah, off to a good start. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, gee, can you tell? Yeah, I haven't gotten much sleep, and for cripe's sake, hold on a second. I'm just, like I said, I'm glad that surgery is coming up and I can get this over with, because I'm still losing a lot of weight, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't been this pretty since, junior high, but at 155 pounds, I'm just, skin and bone. So I can't absorb nutrients. When you have cancer, it's same with the first time around. When I battled cancer the first time around, I lost a ton of weight. And even though I'm eating and trying to eat as much crap as I can, and fat and gristle and, but you just can't absorb anything, so. But yeah, I am tired. I haven't slept much, so. It's like there's when it comes to cancer, there's not too much stuff I worry about. It's just mainly I worry about the financial stuff, how are we going to pay the bills? How are we going to pay for all the medication and the cancer surgery and the office visits and the chemo and all that other shit. So it's just, so you worry a lot about that. A lot of late nights with me and Teresa chatting about, what bills are we going to pay? Which ones are we not going to pay? What meds can we afford to pay? Which ones can we not afford to pay? It's the financial part of it. I mean, a lot of people go bankrupt when they're battling cancer. And that's no shit. I mean, it's expensive, and it's just bullshit that insurance doesn't cover the majority of the treatments and medications and surgeries. So. But anyway, yeah, I am tired. So I know I probably sound tired too. I'm like, but yeah, I'm just a lot of things going on leading up to it, prepping for everything, making sure everything is ready to go. Worst case scenario type stuff, living will stuff, a lot of stuff that you just shouldn't have to go through when you're my age. I'll be offline for close to a month, 3 to 4 weeks. I'll definitely try to update as much as I can. But in the beginning, the first 2 weeks, unless Teresa or Brandon or my dad updates Facebook or Twitter or something, then yeah, you're not going to hear from me because I'll be in the hospital. And but my dad, I told him after I'm off of life support and I'm able to breathe on my own, and I'm in an actual room and not in the ICU, my dad will bring me my phone, and I can at least try to post something real quick. Try to keep you guys up to date. Otherwise, yeah, I'll have to rely on Brandon and or Teresa or my dad to do the updates. So, but yeah, when I'm back home, I will absolutely do updates, and if at all humanly possible, I will try to do either a vlog or that I can upload to YouTube, or a live stream. If at all humanly possible, I'll try to do it, but chances are I won't be able to, but we'll see. Where's the snow? The snow, I forgot about that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. How's that look? I'll leave it on for a little bit, just until it gets annoying. Snowing in the man cave. Oh shit, it's after 9. Give me a few minutes. I gotta go take my heart medication, and I'm gonna get a refill on coffee and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, again, just give me a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I forgot. Chemo brain, you know. Give me one more minute. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. Had to take my my 9 p.m. heart medication and then get a fresh piping hot cup of Java juice. So, yeah, the blend of choice this time around is finally the dark roast Dunn Brothers served up in my awesome Cancer Sucks mug. And which you got to do the shameless plug, right? So you can find this stuff in my merch store at sarzosa.net. Or if you're feeling especially generous here in March, which is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and if you're able, feel free to support me at buymeacoffee.com/JSarzosa. And you can find that right above the chat window there. And if not, no big deal. I'll take anything at this point, Your thoughts, your prayers, your kind words of encouragement means the world to me. You guys always have my back, and I appreciate it more than you guys know. So anyway, but yeah, I know I sound like I'm really effing tired. It's because I haven't slept much, so I need to go to bed very soon here. So Alex, how the heck are you, buddy? Great to see ya. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. As you can tell, it's snowing in the man cave here, so I should probably turn that off because it gets a little annoying after a while here. But I know a lot of people like the snow, but I can give it a rest for a little bit here. Let's see. There we go. Anyway, sure. Now the follower goal is fixed and working, I see. So it's over here. So my new goal, because again, my goal I did hit, which was 50. So I changed it to a 100 here in the month of March, and we're at 61 already. So, wow. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Love you guys. And for those of you, didn't catch the beginning of the stream, my cancer is scheduled now, finally, on the calendar for March the 23rd. So my check-in is at 5:30 a.m. Wow. Bright and early, probably because they got to prep me, get me ready to go, and then the surgeon comes skipping and jumping into the OR at 8, 9 o'clock. So they got to make sure I'm in there and all prepped. They're going to open me up on the side. That's the big change. After seeing the scans, my tumor has grown only about a centimeter, but it is up against a very large vein or artery, whatever the hell you want to call it. And so instead of going top down, they're going to go on the side. They're going to open me up front to back on the side, spread open my ribs, go into the lung that way. They're going to cut through the muscle and sever the nerves, and so I'm not going to feel the side apparently for at least a year, according to the surgeon, but I know better. And nerves are just not going to regenerate when you sever them like that. So I'm not going to anticipate feeling the side of my body for ever. But I need them to also grab, and that was the other thing too, is on the scans, they do see another spot at the back of the lung. They don't know what it is. It didn't light up on the PET scan, but this tumor I have now, that never lit up either. So just to play it safe, and he doesn't want me coming back in 6 months or a year saying, oh my gosh, now that spot is growing. What the hell's going on? So while he's in there taking out the tumor, he's going to grab that spot as well. So better safe than sorry. Just get it out of there. So I have no problem with that. So, but that's the only change with regards to the approach that he's going to be using. So, like I said before, I'm not looking forward to the surgery itself, but I am excited to get this done and over with. So the fact that it's on the calendar now for the 23rd, I'm happy about that. I'm excited. Let's get it done. Let's do this. And yeah, I have no doubt that I'm going to pull through. So I'm just going to keep my positive attitude and my upbeat spirit. And, you know, I'll be on life support for a day or two, maybe 3. But when I can breathe on my own, then I don't know how long I'll be in ICU, but once I have my room and I'm hooked up to whatever, pain pumps and all that other shit, my dad's going to bring me my phone, and I can at least post a quick little update or a hello or something like that, just to let you guys know I pulled through it. And yeah, he said plan on 6 to 10 days in the hospital, and then after that a couple weeks of healing up at home and wound care and all that kind of stuff. I'll have drainage tubes and other shit going on. And so been through all this stuff before when they ripped my innards open, or my abdomen open, and took my innards out. I've been through all that. So like I say, I'm not looking forward to it, but I am excited that we finally got it on the calendar and we're going to get this taken care of. And that's my goal. My goal is to be cancer-free by the end of the year. So I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make that happen. And at least it didn't spread to, the other organs are fine. The PET scan was clean. So, yeah. If you're new, type in, "Hi, I'm new." I'd love to meet you. There we go. Cancer surgery scheduled for the 23rd. And March, yep, I'll say it again, Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. So I will be yapping a lot about it before I get to surgery, and posting events and memes and everything else. So good times. Hogfather 1980, MN, how the heck are ya? Great to see ya. Welcome. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to all you guys. Hope you're all excited that we're finally at the weekend here. And let me know what you're drinking. You guys know what I'm drinking. I got the Dunn Brothers Dark Roast Blend in the good old Cancer Sucks mug. Let me know what you guys are drinking, whether it's beer, wine, whiskey, coffee. Got to keep warm, it's still winter. So, got to have it. Cheers. Oh, heaven. But yeah, I have not gotten sleep. I'm tired. After this, I'm going to bed. Got to get some sleep. Yeah, long road ahead. Yeah. Like I said before, I'll probably, figure a good solid month, that I'll be offline. And after surgery, I'll be on life support for a few days. And then after that, in ICU, and then to a regular room. So the surgeon said, figure a good 6 to 10 days. More likely 10 to 12, probably. Once I can breathe on my own, then the next hurdle is make sure there's no leakage, that there's no air leaking, and the drainage tubes are working and all that kind of stuff. I can breathe on my own. They, give you this little thing. I had it the first time too, where you do these breathing exercises and stuff. You breathe into this thing, and you got to get your strength back up. Once they know you can breathe on your own, you don't have any air leakage and all that, and they feel comfortable with sending you home, then they do. So figure 10 to 12 days. So a couple weeks in the hospital, a couple weeks at home, healing up, doing the wound care, doing all that kind of stuff. And then, then the cleanup begins. The chemo. I know I'm not going to have any radiation treatments this time around. The chemo cleanup, probably. But I'm definitely not doing the Capox again, which is the capebedacine and the oxaliplatin. God dang it. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, that stuff is horrid, man. That is just horrid stuff. It's like, it's why I walk with a cane. So, but hey, I'm alive, right? So I got nothing to complain about. So, but yeah, I agree. Long road ahead. Not going to be fun. You going to be at Mayo? Nope. I will be at the Cancer Center up in St. Louis Park. So I'll be at the Park Nicollet Methodist Hospital for the actual surgery. And they have the Cancer Center there that I belong to. And I've done all my surgeries there. I've done my chemotherapy there. My oncologist is there. My surgeon is there. So we're doing everything there. They did a bang-up job last time around, so I have no problem with this guy. He's been around for a long time. He is older than me, but for him, he says it's a piece of cake. Walk in the park. He's done this a billion times. He's like, I got, no problem. So for him, it's going to be all fun and games, like he said, but for me, not so much. So yeah, I do like surgeons like that, when they're cocky and they got a tremendous success rate, and they're straight up and honest with you. Those are the guys that are, I'm gonna, they give it to you straight, man. They don't hold anything back. They tell you, I'm gonna rip you open, and you're gonna feel every inch of this and that, and you're gonna be, hating life big time. But if you can just pull through, if you can just get through this, you'll be around in another 5 years, another 10 years, whatever it is, and so I'm all for it. So I'm going to keep a positive attitude and my upbeat spirit and walk in there with my coffee and saying, yeah, let's do this. So anyway, yeah, fight. Absolutely, man. Fight the good fight. Fight. The Boogeyman. Yeah, that's right. Dude, he was awesome. Oh, my God. Such a bummer that he passed away. That really sucks. Dave, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? 4-0. Wild up after 2. Holy crap. That's awesome. They were making me a little nervous the other night, man. What the hell happened? I don't know what happened. They just... But they had won, 5 or 6 games in a row, and then they dropped it. And but I knew they'd turn it around real quick and get back into their winning ways. So that's awesome. 4-0 after 2. Figured I'd update you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm not going to stay on real late tonight. I am tired. I'm just beat, man. This week has just been so draining. And yeah. You have a good shot. Yeah, it's I told him not to bother telling me about the odds and all that shit, because originally it was, up until I did my PET scan, it was like, if it's spread throughout your body, we're going to tell you, there's nothing we can do for you. Luckily, the PET scan only revealed nothing spreading to the other organs, like the kidneys, the liver, the pancreas, all that kind of stuff. So we can just focus just on the lung. And so at least this way, I've got a 50-50 shot. Either I'm going to make it or I'm not. So, yeah, even 50-50 is still, the odds are in my favor. If I can tilt them in my favor just by being, upbeat and, positive attitude, all that stuff. I mean, hey, it worked the first time, right? And I know you guys got my back. So all the thoughts, the prayers, the kind words of encouragement, it's phenomenal. It really does a lot, Skull, yeah. Skull. The purple and black. Well, purple and gold. The Golden Knights. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't remember if it was the Kings again or if it was Vegas. But yeah, being up 4-0 like that after 2, that's impressive. It's finally nice to see you. Yeah, it's nice to be seen, as they say. So, I'll be back after this. I'll be back. Like I say, once the surgery's done and I'm able to come home, I'll for sure be doing updates. I don't know if it'll be a vlog or if at all humanly possible, I'll try to go live. But I'm going to be drugged up. I'm going to be in some serious hurt, man. I'm going to be in some serious pain. But I'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Anything to get my mind off of it, because that helped the first time around. So, not going live, but I mean, like I was doing updates and I was online, but now I do live streaming, so I'll be able to do that. So, nope, done with the smoking. Yeah, that part of it didn't help. Luckily, I have good genetics, and anytime I ever did smoke, I was able to heal up pretty quick. So, Vegas, yep, absolutely. You used to smoke a lot? Yeah, I was able to quit with a patch. That worked great for me. With Teresa, she quit cold turkey. I was so impressed. I was like, oh my God, the one person who I thought would struggle the most would be Teresa, but because when she had gotten pneumonia, that was it for her. She had no choice. So, but yeah, it is mental. It's a mental game all the way, and you have to want to quit, because if you're not in the mood, if you're not ready to quit, psychologically, you just can't do it. So you just have to be, ready. You just have to be like, that's it, I'm done, and you can do it. It did help a lot using the patch, and but yeah, like I said years ago, I'm the last person that should be smoking, so. Are you married? I am. Yeah, my wife Teresa, she'll be there. Like I say, if I can talk Brandon into it, I'll see if he can do some updates for me online. Otherwise, Teresa would have to do it, and she's just not really a techie kind of person. We were kind of joking around last weekend. People were saying, "Hey, man, you should have Teresa do the live streams for you." But she's just not. She's not a techie kind of person at all. She wouldn't know how to do any of this stuff. She wouldn't know how to do. She wouldn't. Brandon is a gamer, and he knows everything about everything when it comes to computers. And we were doing the father son podcast, and he can do it. He can do the updates, and he can run the live streams. He can do all that stuff. But Teresa she's just not a techie, She still has a flip phone, for God's sakes. I've been trying for years to get her to switch over to a smartphone, but she just won't do it. So she loves her little girly, flip phone. So so I thought I saw, or I thought I seen something that you said your wife has or had cancer. No? Nope, not me. My wife is disabled, so she has a genetic disorder, spinal stenosis. That is, her spine closes in on her spinal cord and was severing it in 4 locations. So she had gone years in a lot of pain and didn't know what it was until they finally did a MRI of her back and saw that her spinal cord was being severed in 4 locations and had to do emergency surgery in order to prevent her from becoming a paraplegic. And so the surgery was a success. However, it left her disabled, permanently disabled, and she cannot work or anything. She can't even hold her head up. So they have to do another surgery, and she'll do that after my cancer battle. She has to do another surgery on the back of her neck in order to hold. They have to fuse some vertebrae in there to keep her neck up because she can't even hold her head up. She does this number all the time, holding her head up because your head is it's like a bowling ball, man. It weighs a ton, and brains, man, brains. But she'll wait until after that. But no, she doesn't have cancer. She has spinal stenosis, and but yeah. Yeah, it must have been somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, no, thank God she doesn't have cancer. I need her to help me out. Yeah, absolutely. And she did the first time, absolutely. When I got home, she was able to help me with all the, the wound care and helping me out of bed and, making me a little bit of soup or something or whatever. But yeah, no, she's there for me 180%. I mean, she's phenomenal. She's awesome. Yeah, it's great to have a best friend. Yeah, my wife is my best friend. Absolutely. So she's awesome. And most of you guys, you know who she is, and she's phenomenal. She's great. Yeah, it would be funny though. It'd be absolutely. It'd be hilarious. I would love it. I think she'd be pretty good at doing this. Doing a little live stream or something and talking about her jewelry designs. And she's a jewelry designer, so she makes jewelry and stuff. Like necklaces and bracelets and rings and stuff like that. And she's got her little studio right on the other side of this wall right here. When I built her this house, made sure we had a little studio in there for her so she could do all of her crafty stuff. She used to own her own store. Yeah, she had it was like a gift and craft kind of store, and it was called the Country Cardinal. And that was back when we lived out in St. Charles, Minnesota, out by Rochester. And she just didn't really get into the whole business side of things. She just wanted to be able to do her thing and not worry about the business side of things. So she never lost money. She always broke even, and the store was profitable for as far as retail stores go. But like I say, I mean, the amount of time you put in, oh my gosh, getting up at 5 a.m. every day and going down, opening up the shop and dealing with all the vendors, and it was just the business side of things. She was like, I just don't want to do this. I want to do my thing. I want to do my crafting. I want to do my jewelry design, all that kind of stuff. And so, when we moved to the Twin Cities, she shut her down permanently. So, but yeah, like I say, I think she'd be great doing that kind of thing, talking about jewelry design and doing vlogs or doing, but she, like I say, she's just not a techie person, so she wouldn't want to do that. So, but I'm sure I can get Brandon to do updates and stuff. He did that the first time around when I was in the hospital and stuff. He was able to do post some updates for me and let everybody know, hey, I made it through surgery. I'm doing well. I'm in ICU, whatever. And my dad, of course, when he moved in with us, he was able to take care of Teresa while I was working, and he's retired, but he loves helping out. He's a real caretaker kind of guy. So, or caregiver. Is it caregiver? Caregiver kind of guy. So he helps us out with our, doctor appointments, our surgical appointments, he helps out with everything. So, and he talk about a techie kind of person. He is, hey Connie, how the heck are you? Great to see you. Thanks so much for liking the video and stopping by and popping in and saying hi. Appreciate you. But yeah, my dad's a real techie kind of guy. He's more active online than anybody I know, especially at his age. He's got his iPad, his iPhone, his iMac. He's streaming 3 different things at the same time. He's, watching his fishing shows. He's watching the hockey game. He's streaming. He's watching me do my live streams. He's online all the time. And so yeah, either Brandon or my dad will do the updates and let you guys know how I'm doing, how the surgery went, all that kind of stuff. So but yeah, eventually I'll have a room and I won't be able to talk. I'll have a tube down my throat, but my dad said he'd bring my phone in and I can at least type a quick little, hey, how's it going? I made it kind of thing. So where in the Twin Cities? We lived in Eden Prairie. I grew up in the Twin Cities. I grew up in Invergrove Heights. And then when I started up my second business, my biggest client was the Mayo Clinic. And I commuted for that first year and I hated it. That was like back in 96. And so I ended up moving to Rochester, and that's when I met Teresa. So, and we dated for 4 years and then got married. But yeah, that's where I met her. Was she also worked at Mayo. And she headed up the transcription services department for like 10 years. And then when she went back and got her, after we got married, and she went back to college and got her degree in horticulture, she ended up going into the craft kind of business or whatever. And when we moved back to the Twin Cities, we lived in Eden Prairie. So, and then, yeah, I was there until I ended up buying my parents' house. I want to say that was like 2002, something like that. And then I was in the Twin Cities again until 5 years ago. And then we built this house here in Faribault, Minnesota. So we're living in southern Minnesota now. But yeah, I don't miss the Twin Cities. I don't miss the traffic. I miss all my friends. I miss everybody from back up in the Twin Cities. That's my stomping grounds. We did live for a short time in Lakeville, and then after that we built the house down here. So, but yeah, I don't miss the traffic. I used to hate commuting all the way to New Brighton or to Eden Prairie, and yeah, it's just, I don't miss it. There's a traffic jam down here is like 5 or 6 cars. So I love living out in the country. So the Wild are up 3-0. I thought they were up 4-0 earlier. Huh. Did one of the goals not count? Dave, I thought you said it was 4-0 after 2. Huh. Interesting. I can't seem to pull it up. 4-0? It must be, what, in the third period now? That's great. Yeah, it is 4-0. Okay. That's awesome. Man, I've got such high hopes for the Wild this year. God. And to have a absolute superstar playing for us again. I mean, I'm so excited. It's third is just about to start. Okay. But yeah, I'm just like the first time when I had my first cancer surgery, and it really helped pass the time when we were I was able to watch the Wild games in my hospital room. It really helped take my mind off of the pain and everything else. So if you're able to sit there and just stare at a TV and watch some hockey, that was, oh my God, I was I was loving it then. So yeah, I'm hopefully the 2 weeks that I'll be in the hospital, there'll be plenty of wild games that I can watch to kind of take my mind off things. So that, and like I say, as long as I have my phone, I can keep up to date with you guys, and every little bit helps. Arizona. Yeah, my mom said my mom lives down there, and she said it was at game time it was 80 degrees. It's like, oh my god, that's just phenomenal. Wish it was 80. Score. Yeah, it's funny. I got they released a new update to the software, so it broke my snow last time, the last update, and it looked like I was getting hit in the head with like snowballs. So instead of little snowflakes, it looked like huge snowballs. So I couldn't use it the last couple of weeks, but it's fixed now. So. The Wild? Yeah, I live in Minnesota. Minnesota. The accent? Yeah, the Minnesotan accent. Don't you know? So how are you guys doing? What do you got planned for the weekend? Anything big and special? What's hot? What's not? The Wild are hot. That's why I am recording it. So even though I cut the cable and we don't have that ginormous bill anymore, we can use that money towards some medical expenses. We used to pay over $300 a month. Man, it was just insane. So we cut the cord and signed up for YouTube TV. We took a look at every online streaming service, and the best one for us and the most cost-effective one for us was YouTube TV. It had all the channels that we wanted. It had all the local channels that we, channel 4, 5, 9, 11, all that, channel 2, all the local channels. All of the channels that Teresa watches, because she's a huge, she's into that murder porn. I call it murder porn. But you know what I mean, like all those serial killer type stuff, and crime TV and all that kind of stuff. It had her channels. All I wanted was I just wanted the Science Channel and but really the History Channel and the Science Channel. That's the only two that if I watch TV at all, it'd be that. And of course the sports. So, but I don't get any of the sports stuff because they haven't negotiated the contract yet. So the only thing they do not have is Fox Sports North. So I can't watch the Wild games. So, which sucks. But if they're on NBC Sports or if they're on any channel other than Fox Sports North, then I'm able to see the game. So, or if I subscribe to the NHL, but I'm not subscribed to the NHL package this year because of the cancer battle. I mean, we're trying to save as much money as we can. So, but that made the most sense for us is YouTube TV. So, my dad, he gets his Turner classic movie channels and all that kind of stuff, and Teresa gets hers, and I could care less about TV. So, so we saved a ton of money by cutting the cord and the cable, and made the switch over to YouTube TV. And then on top of that, we're able to boost our internet service to full gigabit service. And even though we bumped that up to full gig, and that's being installed tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that. We're still going to be paying only a third of what we were paying. We were paying over $300 a month. Now we're just paying a little over $100 with internet, phone, and that's all we got. So. But yeah, I'm excited about the gig service. It's still, I mean, they gave us a new cable modem or whatever, internet modem. And like I say, it's being installed tomorrow. But it's still, as far as I know, it's still a shared connection, right? I mean, with the rest of the neighborhood. So I don't know. But we're supposed to get 983. Something like that. Oh, playing Arizona. Okay, I gotcha. Your wife Kelly watches that murder lean as well. I always says she's doing her home. I always say she's doing her homework whenever she is watching it. Yeah. Homework. Homework for what? What does the future have to say? I don't know. All I know is I sleep well at night because Teresa is she's the shooter in the family. She's armed to like teeth, man. Holy crap. Her favorite is her favorite one is the Ladysmith 357 with the auto loaders and hollow points. I forget what I mean, she kicks my ass when it comes to shooting and stuff. And, you know, she used to get together with her girlfriends and they'd go to the range or whatever. They belong to some girls shooting thing or whatever the hell. But I sleep well at night, knowing that she can take care of any threat. But yeah, it's funny because everybody always says, yeah, don't go to bed angry and don't piss her off. She's got this shirt on that's got this woman's hand on it with these colored fingernails and holding a Ladysmith 357, and it says, I have a hand. What the hell does it say now? It's I have a handgun and something else. Any questions or something like that? But it's a really cool T-shirt that she has on. But yeah, I make sure not to piss her off, and we never go to bed angry. So yeah, no, I sleep very well. Yeah. But yeah, she's all into that crime TV, serial killer stuff, whatever the hell. I just call it murder porn. I got that from my son Brandon. He used to give her shit all the time because that's all she ever watches is those crime shows. And Brandon started calling it murder porn, and I picked it up from that. And it was just hilarious the first time I ever heard that. I'm like, oh my god, that's exactly what it is. She's addicted to those shows, man. It's just like murder porn. You sleep with one eye open. Oh my god, dude. I sleep with one eye open. That's awesome. Well, not for you. For me, it's hilarious, but yeah, that's great. Oh, crap. All right. Well, I think I'm going to get going here. I'll probably do a... Oh, hold on a second. Stupid camera. Good Lord. Like I say, in case any of you missed it earlier, the surgery, the cancer surgery is scheduled for the 23rd. It may change, but for right now, it's on the calendar. I'm committed to it. It's the 23rd. And I just got one more hurdle to jump over, and that's just the COVID test. And, obviously I had COVID, so it's going to come back with a false positive. But they just want to make sure there's no live viruses in me. So tentatively, it's scheduled for the 23rd. As long as the final tests go good, then I'm good to go. I'll check in at 5:30 a.m. on the 23rd, and we'll get her done. So, yeah, that's all I got. And I'll probably do another live stream. Well, I'll do the Coffee Shop podcast tomorrow, and then I'll probably do another late night stream. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday night or Sunday night. But I'll squeak one of those back in, and then I'll answer any questions anybody has with regards to the cancer stuff. We can talk business, personal, cancer, whatever. We can talk about whatever. It doesn't matter to me. So we can do a Q&A, and then you guys won't see me for, I don't know, 3 to 4 weeks. So, but yeah. For those of you who stuck it out this long, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for popping in and saying hi and for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it here on a Friday night. I'm super tired. Yeah, I'm super exhausted. I need to go to bed. So, but yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning for the Coffee Shop podcast. And then, yeah, if you're not able to make it, we'll see you again next time around. Thanks again so much for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Love you all. Thanks for all the love and support. Just means the world to me. It means, more than you guys know. So, yeah. Hope all is well with you guys. Hope all is well with you and your families. Stay safe. It's a crazy world out there. And I look forward to seeing you guys again real soon. Take care.